Hello everybody, how are you? David DeFranco here from daviddefranco.com. Welcome to a very special holiday edition of Ask Me Anything. This is your chance to ask me anything, as the title suggests, and well, it's my chance to answer those questions. And well, as you can see from the theme, this edition is related to holiday videos only. Let's just call it Christmas. So as usual, I have my questions right here, and this time I have 18 questions to get through. So let's get started. The first question comes from Jean-Pierre Tycho, and Jean says, what is your best Christmas memory? Now, as usual, I'm not a big fan of playing favorites, so I'm not going to call this my best Christmas memory ever. But I will say this, years ago, like years upon years ago, my family and I were driving around after Christmas Eve Mass, and we were looking at Christmas lights on, well, people's houses, and there was one house in particular that will never ever leave my mind. Because on top of that house, I saw Santa Claus. Now, I'm not sure how to explain that. Either it's someone's father going above and beyond to make their children happy, or it was a real Santa Claus. I'll let you decide, and honestly, I have a very hard time convincing myself that it was a father because it just didn't seem like that. And keep in mind, it was a 2-story house, so the guy was pretty high up. And guys, honestly, that's just something I will never forget. The next question comes from Jordan Ash. Jordan says, if you could have Christmas every day, would you do it? No. I am not even going to hesitate in saying that. Heck no. I love Christmas, mainly for the reason it comes once a year. And if Christmas was every day, well then, it would just feel like an average day, and there's nothing really to look forward to in December. Besides my birthday, but honestly, my birthday's not really that exciting. So to answer your question, no, I definitely would not want to have Christmas every day. That would just take away the fun. Next question, Regina. I'm guessing her name is Regina, if it's a girl. I can't tell because it's so small, the thumbnail. Anyway, Regina says, what is your favorite Christmas gift you've received? Well, again, I don't like playing favorites, but one of my favorites of all time is definitely my 2006 Mac Pro. That thing has dramatically changed my workflow, and well, it got me to where I am today, putting out 5 videos a week, triple monitor setup, a better camera, better production quality overall. It's just the 2006 Mac Pro has dramatically changed my workflow, and thus has the late 2013 Mac Pro. So I hope that answers your question, although that was probably an obvious one, so sorry if I disappointed you. Next question, Ryan Matthew Pearson. Ryan says, do you like fruitcake? I don't know. I mean, I know fruitcake is one of those desserts that kind of like, it's just kind of mocked during the holidays because either it's kind of, what's the word, stereotypical, or maybe people generally really do hate it. I'm not sure. Although I like cake, I like pie, I like sweets, I like fruit, so I don't see why I would not like fruitcake. But you know what, guys? Maybe I'll try it this Christmas. We'll see. Regardless, Ryan, excellent question. And the next question comes from Gina Giampietro. I hope I said that right. Gina says, are you really liking the Lego Advent Calendar as much as the chocolate ones? I don't know. I don't know if I'm liking it as much because they're two completely different ideas. I don't know. That's like asking me if I like my iPad mini as much as my Mac Pro. They're both great experiences, but they're both very different experiences. Now, yes, you could argue, while they're both advent calendars, while that's very true, one of them requires you to build something and have fun in the process, whereas the other one requires you to eat something sweet, the chocolate. So in my opinion, they're both fun and they're both great, and it really just comes down to whichever one you prefer. However, let me say this, chances are very good that I will go back to a chocolate advent calendar next year. Whitney Lynn, you're up next, and Whitney just happens to be the person who designed this for me. So Whitney, thank you again. You're a very talented artist. Keep up the great work, and I hope you're enjoying your holiday season thus far. Anyway, Whitney says, what are your favorite Christmas traditions. Well, I have a lot of favorite Christmas traditions, and they're actually kind of basic. I mean, one of them is doing vlogs in my videos for you guys. I guess that's not really basic, because not everybody does this. But my general Christmas traditions that I really like, one of them includes just that feeling of Christmas Eve night, spending time with the family, wrapping some last-minute gifts, opening one gift on Christmas Eve. That's actually one of my favorites, opening one gift Christmas Eve night, eating Christmas cookies, enjoying my coffee, listening to Christmas music, and finally going to sleep that night. Going to bed on Christmas Eve night is one of those very rare moments that I actually enjoy going to sleep. Because as you guys probably know, I hate going to bed. I mean, I love sleeping, but I hate going to bed because I feel like I'm wasting my time. But Christmas morning is one of those mornings that I can't wait for. And well, the sooner I wake up, the better. And then of course there's Christmas Day. That day alone is filled with traditions. Waking up, patiently waiting for the rest of the family to wake up because yes, I'm still usually the first person to wake up in the house. My mom's cooking, all the first taste of the turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, all that good stuff. Even more Christmas cookies, spending time with the family, opening gifts, giving gifts. It's just all around a great day. I mean, Christmas is the best day of the year. Next question, Louise Kiernan. I hope I said that right, or if it's Lewis. I think it's Louise, because of the S-E on the end. Anyway, they say, what is your best bit about Christmas? Is it the build-up, or is it the actual day? Definitely the actual day. I mean, I love getting hyped up for Christmas, but like I just said with my last question from Whitney, I just love the feeling of waking up on Christmas morning and realizing, well, it's Christmas morning, and you have a full day of just Christmas fun ahead of you. Next question comes from Nelly Gutsalska. Let's just say Nelly. Nelly says, if you could star in a Christmas movie, which would it be? Probably the newer version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I love Jim Carrey's character. I love Cindy Lou Who. I love just the setting and the environment and the jokes. And it would be an honor to kind of even just be like a background person or whatever they call them. Like a stand-in. Is that what they call it? I forget. So, there you go. But a very, very, very close second would be to star in Christmas Vacation, which is actually my favorite Christmas movie. But I think it would be more fun to star in The Grinch because that's more edgy, if that's the right word. Going to the next question, and that comes from Amanda Marie, which I believe I met Amanda in person in Seaside. So, it was nice meeting you, Amanda. Amanda says, what is your favorite dessert and why? Well, to be a grammatical person, she said desert. I don't have a favorite dessert. Sorry. I'm sorry. Seriously though, my favorite dessert, banana cream pie. I love me some banana cream pie. Seriously guys, if I could sleep in a giant banana cream pie, I would. Josh Barnes says, what is most important to you about the holidays and why? Well, just spending time with the family. I mean, Christmas without family, I would just be heartbroken. And I know one day that will come. Well, my immediate family right now. And it's just horrible to think about that, but that's how life is, unfortunately. You have to appreciate everybody around you while you can. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's my answer. Spending time with the family. But the most fun part of the day, let's not lie here, gifts. I mean, who doesn't love gifts? I love receiving gifts, but I love giving gifts as well. Like I said in my last weekend vlog, I love the feeling of anticipating someone's reaction to a gift that you put a lot of thought into. And let me just say this, Wawa Mama, you're gonna have a good Christmas. I got you some pretty sweet gifts, so I'm looking very forward to seeing what you think about them. But again, Josh, in terms of most important, definitely family. Hector Campanis says, why is your family so traditional? Most families nowadays don't wait to open presents. Most open them right away without the parents. Hold up, Hector. Hold up. I have to severely disagree with you here. Most families nowadays don't wait to open presents. Most open them right away without the parents. How do I say this nicely? How do you know that? Have you gone out there and talked to each and every family and taken a survey? And then you've come to the conclusion saying that most families don't wait to open presents? I don't know. I have a very, very difficult time believing that. Now, I understand not every family is as traditional as our family is, which kind of sucks because Christmas is all about traditions in my opinion. But you know what? I don't know. I'm having a hard time answering your question because I don't think it's factual. Let me just say that. But to answer your first part of the question, why is your family so traditional? Well, why not? We love each other, we're traditional, and we appreciate the holidays for what they represent. I don't know, that just seems like an odd question. Maybe it's just me. What do you guys think? Post right below. Next question comes from Carly Armstrong. Would you ever cook penis in the pot on Christmas Day? Somebody's not paying attention. Brittany Dietrich. Brittany, I hope I said your name right. Brittany says, do you ever watch your Christmas series on YouTube? Oh yeah, all the time. Well, not all the time, like throughout the year, but maybe randomly I'll glance back and see how last year's series is doing. I mean, okay, guys, for instance, Christmas 2013 Part 1 has over 200,000 views. How? I don't know. It kind of just happened. I mean, I'm incredibly grateful for that, but that's more than double my subscribers count. So, thank you to everyone who has taken the time to watch that video. It really does mean a lot to me. So, Brittany, to answer your question, yes, I do watch my Christmas videos, especially this time of year. And actually, after recording this video, tonight while I'm using my HP Stream 11, shout out. Not really a shout out to anyone, just that's a pretty cool notebook for the price. Anyway, getting to the point, I will be watching Christmas 2013 Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3 tonight while using my HP Stream 11 to get some work done in my living room. Not that you guys needed to know that, but I just like explaining to you what I'm going to be doing tonight. I don't know. Somebody out there cares, right? Did you hear that? Somebody just went by with their music on. Next question comes from, let me make sure I get that right. Yes, Jacob Rayner Morgan. Jacob says, back when you were young, what video game console did you want for Christmas? Thanks. Thank you. Jacob, this is a great question, but I'm not sure of the exact answer because I've never really asked for many video game consoles for Christmas. I was always fortunate enough to have them right around the launch date. But there was one year for Christmas that I got the Sega CD and the 32X the same day. Now keep in mind, this was after Sega discontinued both of those consoles. I think I got both on the same day. I don't know. I just know one year I definitely got the 32X. So in other words, my dad was lucky enough to find both of those consoles, I believe, for very cheap. Hence my having a very good Christmas that year. And while that's my best memory of that, again, I'm not entirely sure, but I know I definitely got the 32X. The Sega CD was a big maybe. Emily Garcia. A lot of girls asking questions in this video. This is good. I like finding out who my viewers and my demographic are, so thank you. Emily Garcia says, did you ever believe in Santa Claus? If so, at what age did you stop believing in him? Emily, are you kidding me? Next question comes from Shane Boyce. What up, Shane? He's the famous Maui meme creator. If you've ever seen images on Twitter or Facebook, they're most likely from Shane. Anyway, Shane says, would you rather fight 100 Maui-sized reindeer or 1 reindeer-sized Maui? That's a very interesting question and my favorite question for tonight. I think I would rather fight 1 reindeer-sized Maui. That would be kind of terrifying to see Maui at that size. But hey, you know what, Mal? Bring it on. Let's fight. John Puttifer says, Puttifer! Heavy emphasis on the Puttifer. If you had to pick one thing to keep having, would it be coffee or technology? Wait a minute. This isn't Christmas. Why did I screenshot this? Seriously. But my answer is, how dare you? Now I'm mad. Next question comes from Konstantin Konev. Would you be sad if you received an Android phone for Christmas? No, for 2 reasons. Number 1, that would finally be my chance to give Android a fair chance in terms of a mobile phone. I emphasize mobile phone because I've used Android on a couple tablets and I have yet to be that impressed. And number 2, I would still be incredibly grateful. I mean, even though I'm sort of an Apple fanboy here and there, even though I own HP products and Asus monitors, but let's not go there. I would still be incredibly grateful because a gift is a gift. Even though some gifts may mean more than other gifts, they're still just that. They're gifts. They're presents from people who have taken time out of their day to get you something special. And for that, you just have to be very appreciative. And with that said, that's that. That is the end of my Ask Me Anything special Christmas edition, or whatever I'm going to call it. And by the way, do you like the fire? Just got a good email. Anyway, yes, that fire is real, and I will link you guys right below. Hey, it's in 1080p. It's not 4K for the two of you out there who have 4K displays, but still, this makes a great background. Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, but don't worry, this is not the end of Christmas videos. I'm not even close. We still have Christmas in New York, my birthday video, that's kind of Christmas, and maybe another holiday video before then. We'll see, but definitely Christmas 2014 Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. So guys, in other words, expect even more Christmas content in the coming days. But as always, thank you so much for your support. This video will not be possible without you. Obviously, because it's your questions, but you know what I mean. Your support never ever goes unnoticed. So if you can, please like this video, comment right below just saying hello, tell me how your holiday season is going thus far, and let's get a conversation going. Your support is awesome, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace. Balls.